Shut up! Ready? Come on, set! Ready? Ready? Let go! Here we go, set! Go! Here we go! Let go! Go! Let go! On the double! Ready? Got it! Ready? Huh. Ready? Stop! Ready? Ready? Hot! Let's go now! Get up! Let's go! Ready?
It's the National Football League on EA Sports, where we'll see two of the NFL's oldest and most storied franchises. It's the Lions and the Bears, under the lights on Thursday night.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to one of our favorite spots. With fall around the corner, football is back, America, and we're underway on EA Sports. Taken at the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive. Under center is a 6'2", 225-pound signal caller, Aaron Rodgers.
I remember watching him in college and seeing a guy that you knew had great potential, but I don't know that anyone knew that we would see how he would blossom as an NFL player who will go down as one of the all-time great quarterbacks. Can make every throw from every angle with terrific mobility, and he knows how to win games, always in contention for a championship.
Call it no gain on the game's first play, and it's second down now.
Second and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Rodgers now to throw. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete. throw. He had a man open, but he missed it when it's incomplete. On 4th down, Jack Fox on to punt for Detroit. Here's Jackson to return. A 7-yard return following a punt of 45 yards. And the Bears take over. So now we'll get a look at the other offensive unit as they come out for their first possession. And a look at a guy, definitely got a little razzle-dazzle to him. Can do it with his arm or his legs. Their mobile QB.
We're seeing it more and more in this league, how teams love to have athletes back there taking the snaps, guys who can throw it and move around and get yardage with their legs if needed. He's one of the best examples that we see out there right now. He can throw for hundreds of yards one week and then run for 100 plus the next. He adds an extra dimension that really confounds defenses when he puts it all together. Well, partner, that's the start that you want right there. And you know he spent the entire offseason throwing hundreds, I'd probably say thousands of passes, getting ready for that moment. The first throw of the new season. He's dreamed about it, thought about it, and now it's out of the way.
1 for 1, a lot more to go. Off the RPO, he completes it. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Giving back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another first down. Off the play fake, Williams. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
He was covered by Stephon Gilmore.
They'll look to throw again. The toss here completed to Pittman. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. Williams, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown. Well, really a fantastic play, not only to pick that off, but he had to run a long way, Charles, in the other direction to hit pay dirt. He did it, and they've got the first lead.
And that certainly changes the early tone of this game, doesn't it, partner? One moment, they were going to be in early control. Now they just have a few moments to clear their heads and get back out there against an electrified defense.
Extra point up and good by Dicker. And it's now a 7-0 game. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. Jackson now to return. Taking it about the 1. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. Chicago works their way back onto the field here for their second drive of the game. And Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, a division rival in week 1. Do you like that they are matching up this early, or would you prefer a game like this be a few weeks down the road?
I should like the early matchup for a few reasons, Brandon. First of all, it allows you to see that the entire offseason and know, hey, right out of the gate, we're playing a division game. Second part is it spreads them out a little bit. If you just have them all bunched up at the end of the year, that's not as much fun watching teams try to survive that gauntlet when you do have injuries down the stretch. And last but not least, let's face it, we're TV people. What a great game to sell right out of the gate.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
31-yard line.
Once again, it's Swift. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it, and it's second down.
He's taken down at the 33.
Second down and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Operating from the gun, Williams. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. To throw on third down, Williams. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now fourth down.
Well, they've moved the ball okay here in these first 2 drives, but this one's going to, again, amount to nothing. They've got to start dialing up some plays that allow them to finish drives with points.
Here's Williams to return. It's a 45-yard punt and 8 on the return. And the Lions will take over. Back onto the field come the Lions for their second overall drive. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
From midfield, here's Rodgers. That's into the hands of Donovan Peoples-Jones. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Another big play as they get 28 out of that one. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. And that'll be caught. It's St. Brown. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Well, that's not how you hope to draw it up there on 1st and goal, CD, by taking a sack like that.
Well, they tried to be aggressive, didn't they? They didn't want to try and work their way past the goal line. They wanted it right there on that play. Unfortunately, it backfired against them. Now they have to try and pick it up here moving forward.
Now it's Rodgers. Over the middle and taken in by Laporta. Able to get 9 out of that pitch and catch, but now 3rd and goal. Now Rodgers. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't give it to him. It's incomplete. There's no denying they want to get him involved. That's already the 5th time that they've looked his way in this first quarter.
So that tells me defensively that they want to insist on going in that direction. Make sure you get your best people in the area to try and take that away.
So a long drive gets them down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. They'll look to get something started. They need to, down 10-0 early as they've got it 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Williams. And to the right side here, it's Allen. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to throw. Williams. He finds his man, complete. That's Harrison. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
And coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come up and put a hit on him, do they?
So much for the run on 3rd and 1. Instead, it's a big chunk in the pass game. 1st down.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed 1st down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Just nowhere to go with the football. He was forced to put that one into Lake Michigan. I think his receivers have to do a better job of working free because he didn't have anywhere to go at all on that play.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
So many times we've seen him try to escape the pocket and do something with his legs, but in this case, the pressure was too intense, and he made the wise choice to just get rid of the football and make sure no one was going to get it.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on third. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Detroit's offense ready to take over. They're looking sharp, out early to a 10-zip lead and looking for more as they've got it 1st and 10. Now Rodgers. Throw to St. Brown, complete on the left side. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. 14 yards that time for number 14.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
Rodgers throw complete there to St. Brown. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
First down, Lions.
Throwing now is Rodgers. That is caught by Laporta. Down inside the 10. Touchdown, Detroit. Sam Laporta, 42 yards. And the Lions are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that makes our score 17-0. So an early advantage now and a good one. 17-0 our score as they kick this one away. And he's going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 17-0 our score after one. Back in Chicago, ready for the second quarter. It's the Bears in possession. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
No, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
And you're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
Williams on 1st and 10. That's complete right side to Kmet. And he'll take this from 147-yard line to the other. A gain of 6. 2nd down and 4.
2nd and 4 at the 47-yard line.
Back to throw. Williams. A quick throw, but incomplete. Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up. While the medical staff checks on him, we'll step aside in this Week 1 contest. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 4. Back to throw again. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. 4th down now. But he was fortunate on that one not to have another turnover on his ledger.
And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Detroit offense now as they head back out onto the field. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
Now Rodgers throwing on second down. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Throwing is Rodgers on third down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Now he breaks free in the middle of the field. Jameson Williams, touchdown, Detroit. Jameson Williams, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Lions are able to add on to their first half lead. And Charles, I had an offensive coordinator tell me one time that they design every play to score. I don't know how true that is. I mean, he had to run a long way after that catch. Heck of a play.
I think that when he was telling you that, he was designing run after catch in every play. I mean, that's the only way to put it in there, and that's what we got on that one. Nice catch, an even better run for big yardage.
Extra point up and good by Dicker. And the route is on here in this first half. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. The Chicago offense set to get started. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse if this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
So give them 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it'll be second down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
On second down, Swift. And from the 15, they're able to work this up to the 20 for a pickup of a handful.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
Now the throw on third down, knocked away and incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's fourth down. Here comes the Bears punter now, as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. Dances by him. A punt of 46, a return of 5. And out will come the offense as they take over. So out now come the Lions. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation because, look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence that they're going to put more points up on the board.
2nd and 10.
It's second down and 10.
Working from the gun, Rodgers. Now that'll be caught by St. Brown. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now and light a fire under these guys. They've got to start playing better assignment football and start getting guys on the ground.
That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and that'll bring up second down. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make someone miss in the open field.
First down.
And again, it's Rodgers. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Straight ahead with Gibbs here. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle. That's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Buda Baker with a pick. And the Bears are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line.
And that felt like a little extra pressure on that 3rd down attempt, and their mistake cost them points because they're inside the red zone. So you know you've got at least a field goal waiting for you. And in this case, they end up with nothing.
Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And a short gain here across the 10 to the 12. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 12-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Williams. He'll get this one to Pittman. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll leave them with a 3rd and just a yard. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. They'll try and run here with Swift. And he's going to get the 1st down as they bring him down at the 23. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
1st down, and they go with Swift again. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Off play action. Williams. He finds his target, Allen. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain there of 21 yards. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this 1st half of action. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our 1st half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. And they'll come up 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Looking to throw. Williams. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. They'll look to throw again. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And again, back to Kmet. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Creeping up on a minute to play in this 1st half.
At the Lions' 17-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. The toss here completed to Pittman. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Williams. Now throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the 1st half winds down.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to... And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Michael Pittman as the 1st half is winding down. And the Bears go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Extra point by Butker is on target, and that'll make it 24-7. That one was an extended drive, 14 plays all told. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. So we have reached halftime here in the Thursday night opener, as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan... It looks like we'll have to wait another week to get our first halftime report of the season as we move right along to the second half. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. So here's the Bears offense now as they get set to start this third quarter. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Here's Williams to throw on second down. And that's incomplete.
He was trying to get that one out to his running back out in the backfield, but that one was read and timed perfectly, and they were able to break it up.
Third down and 7.
Now Williams to throw on third down. He'll take a shot downfield for Pittman. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for them. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
A 40-yard punt, no return, and it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. So we get a look at the Lions offense as they get ready for their first possession of the second half. And they start things off with a carry by Gibbs here. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, second down. From the 35, here's second down and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Rodgers now to throw. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down.
Jalen Johnson on the coverage.
Now Rodgers. That is caught. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
First down, Lions.
Here's Rodgers throwing quickly to the flat. And he showed off the athletic juke. Good little gain there. Not a whole lot of real estate, but a nice carry. Here now, 2nd and 4.
At the Bears' 39-yard line.
They fake the give. Now Rodgers. Throw left side, caught by Laporta. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 25-yard line. Rodgers to throw once more. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. Christian Wilkins able to drop him for a loss of 4 from his defensive tackle spot. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
In any event, it happened pretty quickly. I'm not sure he made the right decision on that one. I think if he had to do over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
And this one is right down Broadway. And that will extend their lead even further. So 3 more points tacked on, and this margin getting more comfortable by the minute.
And with the lead where it is, you can actually feel good about field goals. We talk all the time about scoring 6s, not 3s. But in this case, they're just looking to chew up some time and come away with points.
And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. Another drive coming up for this Chicago offense. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
They will run straight ahead with Swift. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Williams. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted, thrown back across his body. And he'll take this back down inside the 20. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them. And they took advantage of it there. Got a nice interception and set up their offense in great shape.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. And it'll be intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And the Bears are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
Williams. And that'll be incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
Williams now on 3rd down. Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete.
Oh, and that's kind of how it's gone for them so far. That was a ball they need to get back in this game. A quick strike, a big play. But he led his guy too far, and it winds up over his head.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And they will take over 1st and 10. And Detroit getting set to go now. And the last time out, they had the good drive going. You get in the red zone. They throw the interception. Not their first pick of the game either, so we'll see if they're more careful, more cautious here on this drive.
Yeah, nothing worse than repeat mistakes, right? You end up coughing the ball up. You end up throwing a pick. Everything goes awry. And now, points don't go up on the board. I just heard a fan scream out. I thought the idea was to score points. Yeah, they're getting a little restless, too.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On play action. Now Rodgers. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A gain of 14. And the Lions first down.
Here's Rodgers to throw. Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete. 2nd and 10, 3rd quarter of the season opener. Now it's Rodgers. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Lions first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5.
8-yard pickup. First down, Lions.
Throwing is Rodgers. throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
To throw is Rodgers. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Williams, incomplete. Leads to second and goal.
To throw, it's Rodgers. That is caught at the 7-yard line. 5 yards that time on the completion. And now it's third and goal. Rodgers going to throw. Open man, and he's got Williams. Touchdown, Lions. A great effort there. Already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Lions are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
They'll come up facing 3rd and 5. Back to throw. Williams. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Throwing now is Rodgers. And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Jalen Johnson. Now they get a 4th quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other, but it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over. Now a first carry for their fullback. And he'll get him a little bit of breathing room across the 5 to the 6-yard line.
Now a 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6 at the 6-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Over the middle, it's complete. And they'll get him down up past the 15. Thanks to that last play, a little more room to operate. 1st and 10 at the 18. Looking to throw. Williams.
That's complete right side to Kmet.
A huge play there for Chicago. 59 yards. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Back to throw. Williams.
Open man is Kmet, the tight end.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Back to throw again. His pass caught at the 4. That's good for a gain of 6. 2nd and goal. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Now we're going to get a stoppage. Appears to be an injured Bear on the field. This drive started way back inside their own 5. Now they're looking for the capper. 3rd and goal. They'll look to throw again. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. From a yard out. And the Bears drive the entire length of the field, 99 yards for the score. Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead now down to 20.
Bears 14.
From the end zone, here comes Williams. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Drive starts with a run from Gibbs. And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be second down.
This defense starting to buckle down when they need to, and right now they're winning this fourth quarter, losing the game, but they're winning in the fourth quarter.
And what a fine line it is about what they're trying to get done, because they're down, so they obviously need the football, need a score, but they can't be so aggressive as to give up their edge, their gaps, and have the offense hit them with a big play.
Here's Rodgers. Man open, it's St. Brown, he's got it. And he is going to have the Lions first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on third down and 5.
First down, Detroit.
Gibbs straight ahead.
And he'll get this up to about the 40. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up second and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Read option. This is Gibbs. And some good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another first and 10.
First down.
Counter play. Here's Gibbs.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. Second and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Another run for Gibbs here.
And he'll get this down only to about the 46. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. The Lions on third down. They're hitting at 60%, 6 out of 10 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Now Rodgers. And that is incomplete. Here comes the Lions punter now as he'll kick it away for the second time.
He was covered by Kevin Byard.
And out of bounds, sailed over, looked like right near the pylon. This one's going to be perfect. Directional kicking at its finest, right down at the 1-yard line. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Williams. He'll get this complete downfield to Kmet.
And they work this out past the 25. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Williams throwing on first down.
And again back to Kmet.
And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
Second down and 3.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up second.
Looking to throw. Williams.
They're going right back to Pittman.
Now the Bears will use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And this is going to be intercepted.
It's Brian Branch with it. And the Lions are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Well, I mean, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here. Maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
Well, this was not just the opener of a brand new season, but this was a division game here in week 1. And to come through with a 1-0 start against a division opponent gives you a little something extra heading forward.